So congratulations to the great class of 2019. Please now take your seats. And you can put the banners down, those of you who are holding them, without hurting anyone. I am proud to be Dean of Weinberg College of Arts and Sciences, and I am very, very proud of the great class of 2019. Like many of you, this is the end of my 4th year at Northwestern. I came here in the summer of 2015, and our paths have run a parallel course. I'm sure our experiences have been different. But I assume we've all worked hard, all stayed up late trying to hit deadlines, and met fabulous individuals who will remain friends for life. In that way, I feel just a little bit like I'm graduating with you today. I'll always feel a special relation to this class. You graduates collectively embody the aspirations of an intellectual community. Hundreds of professors and staff members have devoted themselves to ensuring you have the opportunity to pursue your interests, hone your skills, and make choices about where to direct your talents. I know I speak for all my colleagues that today, along with you and your families and friends, we feel joy for all you have accomplished and excitement about what lies ahead. Now, in a great Northwestern tradition, I'd like to give you an opportunity to thank those who have helped you before we go on to honoring you and your achievements. Class of 2019, please stand again and turn. I ask you to pay tribute to your friends, families, communities, and in so doing honor those who can come before us, including those who inhabited these lands before Northwestern was founded. For we all, as John of Salisbury said in the 12th century, stand on the shoulders of giants. Please thank your communities, friends, and families. And please remain standing and turn towards me. For I ask you now to thank the professors, some of whom are here on this stage and over there on that stage, who have devoted their lives to producing new knowledge and sharing it with the next generation. Please thank them as well. And I'd also like to acknowledge the presence today here of the 15th President of Northwestern, Henry Beenan, and Lee Beenan. Could you... And in addition, I wish to thank all the staff members at Northwestern, including those here today, helping with this ceremony. They have devoted themselves to helping faculty members and students excel, and I thank them all along with you. Now you may take your seats. So before introducing our speaker today, and before launching into the fanfare of the graduation ceremony itself, I would like to say a few words about academic values. The word university derives from the Latin universitas magistrorum et scholarium. This translates as community of teachers and scholars. Now that word community resonates with me. I recall this year asking a student what they found most important about their Northwestern experience, and their answer was unequivocal: community. This word is at the heart of what the university as an institution has been since its inception. Less a place, more a collective, a coming together of individuals with the goal of learning and producing new knowledge. And throughout its history as an institution, the university has encouraged learning not with a particular goal in mind, but rather with a sort of curiosity and enterprise, an openness to discovery and invention. And the arts and sciences, with its bewildering range of disciplines and specializations symbolically represented on the banners arrayed here today, embodies this type of searching, which is deep and broad. Indeed, graduates, when you come up to this stage and receive your diplomas, you will be receiving a very particular type of degree, an interdisciplinary degree. So when you're asked, as undoubtedly you will be in the coming days, what you studied at university, remember your major is not your degree. Your major is a concentration, But your degree, a very special type of degree, is in the interdisciplinary arts and sciences. And the benefit of this degree resides not solely in the building of a platform for a career, nor does it reside solely in the skills you learn while studying. Its true significance derives from the academic values that undergird it. And what are these? Well, there are many. But I will focus today on three: creativity, judgment, and that word again, community. The word creativity may summon up creative writing or the arts, but while embracing these forms of creativity, I mean something broader. The psychologist and social thinker Erich Fromm once wrote that, quote, creativity requires the courage to let go of certainties. And this captures something by what I mean by creativity. By delving into a great range of disciplines and methodologies in the courses you have taken, you've developed a certain audacity to test yourselves in a range of academic fields. In so doing, you have had to let go of certainties and forge newly framed beliefs. This process opens up vistas onto worlds of thought and action. Now, in a handful of years, you've honed your skills in writing and thinking. You've learned a foreign language, or at least been exposed to a foreign language. You've tested yourselves in the sciences and social sciences and humanities. And in this, and perhaps in ways even imperceptible to yourselves, you have proved to be creative in adapting to these different scholarly environments. In writing papers, presenting in class, in studying in innovative ways, you've cultivated a creative attitude to problem solving, one that is marked by an ability to work creatively across multiple disciplinary boundaries. The loosening of certainties and the development of the mettle to be creative, this is one enduring academic value of the arts and sciences approach to education and research. The second value I want to stress is judgment. Colin Powell, the former Secretary of State, once reported that, quote, experts often possess more data than judgment. In a complex world where one, of course, needs to have command of facts and data, one also needs individuals who can make decisions in uncertain times. This requires judgment. Legions of articles tell us that we are offshoring decision-making to our machines in an increasingly computational world. Our mobile devices track our preferences and limit our parameters, the parameters of how and when we decide things. Yet what I see in the arts and sciences is the training of minds for decision-making using good judgment. And this means sometimes gaining valuable experience. A wag once quipped that, quote, good judgment comes from experience, and a lot of that comes from bad judgment. This gets at something important. Much in life depends on what we make of our mistakes. It seems to me that we ought to take our mistakes as steps towards the development of better judgment. This is, in fact, at the heart of some theories of knowledge. What we positively can know as truth depends on what we can prove is false. We could debate the validity of this, but its spirit is at the heart of the arts and sciences. The framing of creative hypotheses, the testing of their limits, runs through our teaching and our research. And it is one of the values, again, that I hope you take with you from Weinberg College in Northwestern. The final value I wish to stress, one that I mentioned above, goes back to the very roots of the university itself as an institution, community. The etymology of the word college, too, speaks of community. It derives from the Latin collegium, a combination of the prefix co, meaning with, and the verb legare, meaning to bind or tie. So at its root, the word college means to bind with or unite. While you, individuals sitting before me, are individuals, you are also one entity, the Weinberg College of 2019. And what unites you? It is a sense of community that I hope unites us all. I hope very much that you found community among your friends, in your major, in certain classes, or in your extracurricular activities. But now that you are being graduated from Northwestern, I hope you carry these ties into your new lives as alumni and alumnae. For you will find in the years to come that your commitment to community will serve you well in your lives beyond Northwestern. The value of community is one that depends on us all to stretch, to reach out and to embrace, and it's the heart of the system of residential learning that intellectual communities like this one try to provide. The college binds us together into a community and into a larger community that is the university. So these values that run through the college, Weinberg College, our college, but I ask as you leave us to reflect on these particular values. These are values I hold dear, and I hope that you hold them dear as well. Creativity, judgment, and community. Now, there are many other values that stream through our curricula and research. These values are not solely directed towards the academic undergraduate enterprise, but also to the research of our faculty. For these values are foundational to how an intellectual community comes together, with our collaborators working with collaborators and peers at other institutions, using judgment in examining our own work and that of others, and as any researcher will tell you, the creativity to see what others have not. So in conclusion, I really hope that one or the other of these three values resonates with you. I realize these speeches are things that do not stay long in one's memory, at least if my own graduation is anything to go by. But I hope that when I say words like creativity, judgment, community, that in some way they resonate with you and you carry these words with you as you leave us. For our world needs these values, and our world needs you. Thank you.